As far as the Hendrick thing, I don't focus on that. Hendrick's, it'll happen. It doesn't have to be at Martinsville. After a day they dominated. It's circle and the cycle of NASCAR.
Go back up the press box. Any further questions in the press box? Clear upstairs. How about back downstairs here? Question? Somebody have one? Yes, sir. Or, yeah, excuse me. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead. Sorry.
Deb Williams, RacingToday.com. Ryan, you said you were worried about Junior, but you had a Penske Dodge on your outside, and with you knowing what Penske has, did that give you a little more confidence to where you felt like you could concentrate more on Junior?
Well, we were probably an equivalent car to the 22 all day long. We raced nose to tail for a long time, and that's why I chose the inside, as I felt like that was the lane to have. 8 tires are always better than 4. And I didn't want to have to lean on AJ, and I didn't. But if I needed to, then I could. And just the way it all worked out, it had nothing to do with my previous history at Penske. It was just about knowing that that was the ideal line for me in my race car. And I was only really worried about Junior because I knew he would try to do the exact same thing Clinton did, because that's what we all try to do. Is if 8 are better than 4, then 12's got to be the best. And it didn't work out for Clint, but we always try.
Go ahead right here.
Ryan, Chad Hall with BTW. Seen you in victory lane there with that champagne bottle. You didn't get an April Fool's champagne bottle a while ago, did you?
Yeah, I couldn't get the cork out of the thing, man. I had to give it to one of the guys to let them enjoy it. But I'm not a champagne drinker anyway, so it wasn't a big deal for me.
Let's go back up press box. Go ahead, please.
I ended up wearing it instead of spraying it.
Nate Ryan, USA Today. Ryan, my math may be wrong on this, and it often is, but your 16 career victories, I think 11 have come at different racetracks. That's pretty good diversity. I was wondering if you just maybe talk about what that means to have wins at everywhere from Daytona to Martinsville.
I just try to spread them out. I mean, I can win a bunch of races, but for me, it's more important to just kind of spread it out and let other guys win once in a while too. Well, you already say. I mean, that's just the way it all works, man. It's
It wasn't really what I was looking for, but if you could give me a better answer about what it means to be versatile,
Let me try again. Let me try again. No, I mean, and it goes back to people ask me, what's your favorite racetrack? And I've got some tracks that I like better than others, but there's not a track out there that I dislike. And that just goes to show you when it comes to my stats, I'm a contender at a lot of racetracks, and that's I think the best I've ever run in the championship 6th, but it just goes to show that if we get the right situation and the right package together for the last 10, with the versatility and the difference in the racetracks, that we'll be in good shape. So I look forward to it. We're just we got to keep our nose to the grindstone. This is a great step in the right direction, but ultimately this is just one small stepping stone, and we have to build a pretty nice sidewalk.
Anything else in the press box? No more? How about upstairs? Anything, or excuse me, downstairs? Oh, one more. Let's go back upstairs. Go ahead.
Hi, Ryan. Drew Wilson, Danville Register and B. I know in some sports, if you have a nice crowd, it kind of boosts a player's confidence or a driver's confidence. For drivers, do you feel like having a packed house seemed like a pretty good crowd today? Does that play any factor in a driver's head and kind of being pumped up about the race?
It doesn't change the way I approach the race. I mean, it's cool and all. If whether there's 150,000 people or 350,000 people here, it doesn't. I mean, the victory is still just as sweet. It doesn't change that. It's all about how we race and how we competed as a team. That's what makes me happy and gratified. And I couldn't ask for much more today. Like I said, we weren't a dominant race car, but we put ourselves in contention and pulled it out.
Anything else upstairs before we come back down? Okay, let's go with Deb, and then we'll go to Al. Go ahead, Deb.
Deb Williams, RacingToday.com. Tony, 19 years ago today, we lost the driver you won the championship with. What does this mean to you to win this race on the anniversary of the day we lost Alan Kowicki?
Yeah, I thought about that last night, actually, and it means a lot. It's a lot of the reason I'm where I'm at is because of Alan, and the fight to never give up and always believe in yourself comes from him too. So I think Alan, he put a lot of that in a lot of guys in this garage area, not only me, but and I think it's just pretty cool to be with Ryan with the engineering background, and he's just like Alan. I mean, he's just like him. He's wicked smart, and when you ever try to catch him on something, got a little bit better answer for you, so I don't try that anymore. But it is really cool. It's pretty neat if you look back. Same type of guy, and a guy that all he wants to do is race. All he believes in is racing, and it just goes to show you can be smart and you can drive too. So it means a lot. Today does, and anytime you win is important, and anytime you can win is gratifying. But today is really cool to be able to win and think about Alan and where we've all come. So I'm just happy to still be in the sport. I know I'm getting old and can't believe I've lasted this long, but hopefully I can dig along for a little longer and get some more wins.
I mean, just add, I remember this day 19 years ago when I was in high school, and I mean, he was inspiration for me. He's part of the reason why I chose to be an engineer and follow through with my racing career at the same time. And that's just like Tony said, he's inspiration to a lot of people in the garage, that never give up attitude, and the underdog kind of the mentality that he had. I mean, it's this, no matter what, we'll do our best, and that's all we can do, and that's what we did today.
Back downstairs, let's go with Al.
Yeah, Ryan, Al Pearson, Motor Week. Getting a win this early takes a little pressure off the wild card scenario. Is it going to take a couple wins, maybe 3 wins, or are you mostly hoping on points and not have to worry about wins?
I don't want to have to worry about wins. I think our team is definitely a top 10 contending team. We proved that the first 6 races of the season, whatever we're at now, and if we have to, then we do. But if we have to, then and it's tough to say because of what Stewart went through last year. If you had to, you usually, if you have to do that, my point is you're not a championship contending team. So I'd rather much rely on how strong we are each and every week than relying back on a win or multiple wins to get into the chase.
It's good to have one.
It's great to have one, and the clock.
Any additional questions? Right here, front row, right there.
Quick question for Tony. Between you and Tony Stewart, you guys, Stewart House Racing, have won 8 of the last 16 Cup races. Can you just talk about the run you guys enjoyed so far?
Well, I think it's really cool. I think it's great for our company, and it's, like I said, it shows the equipment that we have. It just shows that either one of these guys can win. They both have great talent and drive.
I'm just glad we finally contributed.
Yeah, true that. Yeah. I was getting a little nervous there for a while, but it's nice to contribute, on our side of it, and we know we can do it. I mean, we've said it time and time again. It's the equipment's there and everything there we need to do to win. We just got to put it in place and execute. So we've struggled a little bit at that. We had 27 and a half great races last year, and we failed to. In the chase, we didn't run as good as we needed to run, and Stewart took off like a ball of fire, and it was disappointing for us.
He's still on fire.
He's still on fire, but it's disappointing for us because we know we've got the same equipment, and we should be winning those races too. So it puts pressure on us and makes us, work harder and think why aren't we winning? And they are winning. So hopefully we've helped ourselves. We know we're working hard and. As a company to make sure both these cars are as close as we can get, other than what the 2 different drivers need, little things. But we have everything there we need to win every week. It's hard to win every week, but we've got the equipment and the drivers to do it. We just have to execute and make sure it happens.
Okay, Ryan and Tony, congratulations for a big win today, and look forward to going to Outback this week.
Thank you.
Thank you.